Search for the best skills to learn right now, and the results are identical. Learn to code, study digital marketing, or write AI prompts. These skills depend on retrieving and processing information. Artificial intelligence has already turned those actions into a free commodity. You cannot win a race against an entity that writes functional code in seconds, never sleeps, and works for free. To build wealth over the next decade, you must look beyond raw data generation. The market is shifting its value to structure, adaptation, and meaning. Mastering even one of these three hidden structural skills provides the leverage of an architect, making your contribution difficult for an algorithm to duplicate. The first high-leverage skill is curriculum architecture. We are currently drowning in a flood of AI-generated noise and endless, unorganized text. Having access to 10 million facts is not the same as having a structured education. Curriculum architecture is the ability to take that chaotic information and engineer it into a step-by-step pedagogical framework that a human brain can actually absorb. Modern businesses do not need more generic ebooks. They are starved for engineered frameworks that can efficiently guide a new employee or a client from absolute zero to mastery. Because algorithms have pushed the cost of generating content to zero, the economic premium for genuine human instruction and transformation is skyrocketing. The second required skill is cultural arbitrage. Most online operators are currently fighting a brutal war over tiny margins in the saturated English-speaking market. Cultural arbitrage involves taking a proven digital product or business model and adapting it for a different, untapped global market. Literal translation is a commodity. Effective expansion depends on an intentional redesign of the psychology, marketing angles, and cultural pain points for the target demographic. The strategy is simple. Find a creator generating millions in one market, partner with them, and build the architecture to launch their product in a region they have no ability to reach. By acting as this cultural and linguistic bridge, you become the exclusive gatekeeper to entirely new streams of global revenue. The third major skill is narrative synthesis. AI can calculate mathematical probabilities or generate a flawless financial autopsy of a bankrupt company, but it cannot compel human action. Human psychology is simply not wired to make its decisions based on sterile spreadsheets. We respond to narrative. Narrative synthesis is the ability to look at cold corporate data and extract the underlying psychological drivers, the ambition or the hubris that caused the result. Synthesizing those raw facts into an emotional story is the specific trigger required for pitching investors or scaling a digital brand. Machines will always dominate the what. The ultimate market advantage belongs to the human operator who can articulate the why. If you continue to compete against algorithms as a data processor, you are essentially training for obsolescence. The required shift is absolute. You must master the instruction of complex information, cultural adaptation, and narrative synthesis. These three skills rely entirely on structural thinking and emotional intelligence, two distinct areas where automation currently fails. Stop following generic advice. Adopt this high-level strategic blueprint and begin building your own architecture. Choosing to build these human-centric skills creates the leverage necessary to capture asymmetric wealth as the marketplace shifts toward automation.